If you're going through a tough time, I promise this video is going to change your perspective. Not only how you view yourself, but how you view your goals and ambitions. And if you simply care what people think about you, this video is going to break that because I've went through some pretty, what's the word? Hard times, to keep it simple. And I want to give you guys straight and reflect on exactly how I was able to overcome it and literally chase my dreams and to honestly do stuff that I never thought I was honestly capable of doing. And this all stemmed and started essentially, guys, because my dream growing up was playing college soccer. Like, this is like the epitome of dreams. When I was growing up, this is all I ever wanted to do, was play college ball. Of course, play professional, but you have to keep your expectations, realistic. And given how where I was, that was like my ultimate dream, to play D1 soccer, yada yada yada, all this different stuff. But once I understood that, like, of course, you need the all-in mindset. You got to go all in, and over time, I got to my goal, and I really played college soccer, and I was living out my so-called dream of, living this iconic, college soccer lifestyle, to find out that it really essentially wasn't what I expected was. It was basically a job you didn't get paid for. And the more I realized this, was like, damn, like, I wasted all these years of my life grinding soccer. When I mean grind, I mean like every single day I showed up, 2 days practice, 3 or 4 hour sessions, pick up, didn't drink or smoke. I gave everything. I like went all in. And my first couple of years, just to ride the bench, didn't even play, just literally sat the bench every single year. Worked my ass off, still sat the bench, all this different stuff. And my self confidence was pretty down, was pretty low at the time. And I use fitness as a way to kind of like overcome these hurdles, just like sporadically. I've always like fell in love with strength training, but as like a passion, as a career, I never thought this was possible. And over time, the more I started, really hating soccer, to keep it short, I realized that strength training could be something that I could lean towards and like honestly escape reality from. And I really found that correlation, of using strength training as a motive to really build my mind and body the way I really wanted it to, which then kind of, funneled into college soccer. And by the junior year, after COVID year, of all that good stuff with COVID, really wasn't doing much. Everyone kind of work was shut down, yada yada, all that good stuff. And I came back to college to play my junior year, and essentially I just got benched again. So funny enough, again, worked my ass off, all this different stuff, and to find out that I wasn't good enough, and essentially that I had really bad confidence issues playing, which was really hard for me. Like, I would be the best, one of the best players at practice. And then when a pitch came, when we were on the field, I just like my confidence just plummeted. I don't know what it was, but I think it was more the insecurities that I went through physically and mentally that really held me back on the soccer field. Because in high school, I really didn't have that problem. I was like, I had a lot of fun in high school. It was an awesome, some cool moments, awesome memories. But in college, it was a totally different vibe, and I really struggled. And it came to a point where I wasn't going to play my junior year. My coach literally said, like, you're not going to play. My attitude sucked. Literally, I just didn't have a good work ethic going into college and, doing this by the time my junior year, because I was just getting benched my freshman, my sophomore, and my junior year. And I'm like, something has to change. I cannot go through the same work. So I'm generally not happy. And if you're not happy, you shouldn't do something over and over and over again. It's insanity if you're gonna do the same thing over and over again and not get a different outcome. So this is the point in my life. I was like, it's junior year of college. I don't know what the hell I want to do with my life. And essentially, like, I just want to take the risk and go all in. So what I did was I literally quit college soccer, and I picked up my backpack and just started traveling the world. Yes, there's a lot more to go to that, but that's basically what I did. I quit my junior year and just travel the world, and it literally gave me a new perspective on life that you couldn't have ever imagined. And that year alone, I'd go into travel, I believe it was 18 countries I do that year for I think it was around 7.5 months. I'd do 17. I'd go over the Middle East. I'd go over, parts of Asia. I'd go over Eastern, Western Europe. I mean, like, you name it, parts of Africa, Morocco, Kenya, insane experiences. And that experience just literally showed me that if you take the risk and do what makes you happy, to chase your dreams, obviously given like my tuition, and all that good stuff gave me the ability to go and all this stuff, but it was a scary step for me to quit my college dream of like doing college soccer, and just like, obviously it wasn't going the way, but if I stuck with that, maybe that outcome would have allowed me to get to, playing again, being on the pitch. But that really didn't allow me to get the opportunity I wanted, to be happy. And traveling gave me this perspective of life that I never even imagined, because the way people, the way different cultures are just used, like how they go out through the days, the way they see the world, their perspective on life, the experiences, the people you meet, the languages that just being exposed to different people and how they go about their life is an insane reality. And the more you go through this, you go through tough spots when you're traveling. And when you go through these tough spots, there's no one's going to save you besides you. And that was like the hard reality I had to face. I'm like, shit, like, I was in Serbia one time and like, got robbed and all this different stuff in Belgrade. A long story for another day, but keep it short, like, no one was there to save me besides me. And it made me realize that, like, if I can go through these inner challenges of traveling, just going through this stuff and taking this huge risk in my life and just trying new things, then that literally gave me the self-confidence to do what I wanted after college, to find a purpose, to find dedication, to really find myself. And traveling gave me the ability to not only find myself, but to allow me to conquer something I'm truly passionate about. And if you have to make a big decision, you have to think about it from this way. Is it going to help my future self be one step closer to what I want to be? A lot of people are going to tell you essentially not to do this. It's not the best decision. I had everyone tell me, what are you doing? Why are you quitting? You spent your whole life doing this. What do like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I really got nothing to lose, to be honest. Like, I'm not playing. My attitude sucked. I just need a new change. I want to do something that's happy. See all this Instagram crap, people traveling all these different countries, and I'm like, I want that. That should be me. So I just did it, and fair enough. Once I started having these experiences, these memories. While everyone was in preseason puking their brains out, I was in Croatia island hopping, like all this different shit, and it just allowed me to really see that, like, holy shit, like the world's so big. There's so many opportunities, and that really gave me the purpose and direction of like exactly what I want to do in my life, which is like the growth is the finding essential growth, personal development, mindset, and fitness, and just living a healthier lifestyle, and just doing this as a career, as doing this as a passion, and just really finding yourself. And if it wasn't for that hard decision, that hard moment in my life to essentially give me the confidence to execute on what I'm doing now, my life would not be the same. And it all came back to essentially just taking that risk because, like I said, I played college soccer my entire life. My entire life. And like, to be granted, like, I worked my ass off to be, to have the opportunities. I played over in Sicily. I played college ball, of course, but like experiences like these, that it's hard work. And for me to give it up in one simple decision, just to, take it on this scary imagination traveling, but traveling gives you purpose, gives you direction, gives you guidance. And if you have the ability to believe in yourself and take that risk, maybe you want to get in the best shape of your life. Maybe if you want, build a skill set. Maybe you want to learn this information to be a better person in this, direction. Whatever it is, essentially, all you have to do is take that risk. Because I'm telling you guys, that hard moment that you go through right there is only going to transcend to other parts of your life, and it's only going to build the man you're supposed to be. Because guys, your mental, your physical, and emotional transformation literally stems from taking risks, trying things that makes you extremely uncomfortable, because that's when you're actually growing. If you're not doing stuff you're not, uncomfortable doing, you're not growing, and you're literally staying stagnant. So keep it short. One simple trip in my life, granted a long trip, 6.5 months, 7 months. I don't know what the date was, but it was around 18 countries. Changed my life in ways I couldn't imagine, all from taking action. So the moral of this, this little talk right here is because honestly, I just need someone to chat to, and I love you guys for supporting the channel. It's just, there's gonna be hard times in your life. There's gonna be times where it sucks, and you're gonna feel lost. You're gonna not know what to do. But use those moments in your life to take action and try things you want to do. Because as soon as you do it, you find passion with your belief. You're doing it because you're aligning with your vertical goal of that person you want to be in the future, that 35-year-old self, of that vision you have inside your head. Like, damn, I want to be this person. Me has financial freedom, who is an absolute stud, and he's built like a machine. He attracts like-minded people. He has awesome relationships. He eats clean. He travels. He's a global perspective. All this different stuff, all by essentially taking the risk now and just trying it. If you don't try it, that's fine. That means it wasn't meant for you. But if it was meant for you and you tried it, you're never, ever, ever going to look back. You're going to be like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is the same feeling I had. And it's all I kind of look back towards, just thank you, thank you, thank you for taking that risk, because no one's going to do it for me. No one's going to tell me to do it for me. I have to do it. And as soon as I did that, my life changed in ways I couldn't even imagine. So guys, please make sure if there's anything in your life that you essentially are very scared of, you just want to do it, take the risk, try it. Don't listen to what other people want for you. A lot of people are quick to say, don't do this, don't do that, because they've never really chased their dreams or ambitions. If you look at everyone, no one really has the balls to do what they wish they did. If you tell them if people are happy, 9 out of 10 people say no. Maybe 1 out of 10 people say yes. But you have to ask them really what their goal was, really what's their passion, what's their dream. If your dream is to do it, try it. Inspire yourself to do it. Learn stuff. Learn about, meeting new people, new cultures, all this different stuff. It doesn't have to be traveling to anything in your life. This experience was taken from college soccer, something I've done my entire life, to having this decision to quit and to essentially travel the world to give me purpose and direction to align to what I want to do with the rest of my life. Gave me the confidence in myself to execute it, all because I've taken it from this risk. So you have everything you need. Everyone, not everyone, I believe in you, and the people closest to you are your real friends. You don't need 50 fucking fake friends. You need 2 or 3 real friends that you talk to every single day who support your goals, support your ambitions, and actually want you to achieve what you're capable of. Because as soon as you do that, I'm telling you, it's just like the man you walk outside today. If you're a woman, the woman you outside walk today too. But you get the point. The person you're walking out today is just a completely different aspect. You're a completely different perspective of life. You see, everything is so different. And no one's going to take that away from you. That's you. That's your new identity. That's your new realignment, essentially, because you've earned it. You've taken the risk and you've earned that side of you. So don't let anyone discourage you. Do stuff that scares the fucking crap out of you. And it is so cool because looking the other side, I can't even imagine where my old self would be. And honestly, I'd be pretty scared because I'd just be, a very insecure, unconfident person who just cared what other people think and just literally didn't allow me to do the stuff that makes me happy. So that version of you is on the other side of fear, being uncomfortable and taking risk. Let that version be you today. And I'm telling you, your life is going to change in ways you couldn't even imagine. So, guys, I hope this talk really gives a new perspective on why you're just literally one decision away from changing so much. And I hope that thumbnail title kind of represents my story or a little short story. If you guys really want, I'll drop the Serbia story in another one. But dude, that shit's fucking wild. It was wild. It was absolutely bananas. So I'll drop that one. Just depending on how many people actually ask for it, because it's actually insane. But I hope this gave you the confidence you need to take you over the edge to really push and get in the best shape of your life, because getting the best shape of your life changes everything. So guys, enjoy, get to work, and let's, crush our goals.